The dispatch from the 2400. Toronto a little bit slow out of the gates as they come to the winning post for the first time. Roy's Just Kidding the leader. Network Jet, CRUZ. Toronto's now moved up to 4th, and then comes Cassius Colt and Lustrous. They're racing about 5 lengths off the leader. Roy's Just Kidding takes them to the 2,000 metre marker. A length and a quarter. Network Jet is second, and CRUZ at the rail third. Toronto's in 4th, then Cassius Colt, that's the blue and the white cap, and Lustrous the trailer about 5 or 6 lengths off the lead. About to swing onto that back stretch with about 1,700 metres to go. And it's Roy's Just Kidding, Network Jet second. CRUZ is third, and Toronto 4th, the red sleeves and cap. Then Cassius Colt, and at the back of the field Lustrous, and that's racing about 5 or 6 lengths off the leader. Continuing to lead it is Roy's Just Kidding. Network Jet has run up into that second position. CRUZ is at the rail third. Toronto's in 4th, and then comes Cassius Colt, and Lustrous is the trailer, still about 5 lengths off that leader. As they make their way to the 1100, and Roy's Just Kidding by a length, Network Jet second, and CRUZ is third. Then Toronto, Cassius Colt is along the inside, only 4 lengths to track down, and Lustrous still in the back seat as they move towards that 800 metre. Roy's Just Kidding by 1, Network Jet second. CRUZ now just getting a wake-up call, a couple of niggles, and Toronto's on the outside. Cassius Colt just waits at the rail with the white cap, and Lustrous continues to trail. About returning to the home stretch now, and Roy's Just Kidding is in front. Network Jet, CRUZ, Toronto. Cassius Colt goes in for a run. Top of the stretch, 400 metres to go. Roy's Just Kidding continues out. Toronto, CRUZ on the outside of that one there, trying to put in a claim. Network Jet. Toronto now, Roy's Just Kidding, and CRUZ is fighting right back. Roy's Just Kidding, Toronto, CRUZ. Cassius Colt's also trying to get into the race on the inside. CRUZ and Toronto, these are the two, and Cassius Colt down the inside, but CRUZ is finding more, and CRUZ will win it. Second will go to Toronto, Cassius Colt, and then Roy's Just Kidding. So number 5, CRUZ has got its breathing problems, but continues to go. Yeah, the Bold Savano, Sereno Moodley, Frank Robinson, and they win it. And number 5 on the tote pays up at a nice 660, does CRUZ. So that is the winner for Favour Stud and Esgovin Sami. Second, the tote favourite number 4, Toronto. Third to number 1, Cassius Colt. And then it's a good couple of lengths back to the 4th horse, number 3, Roy's Just Kidding. So we'll take a look at that head-on shortly. Roy's Just Kidding made most of the running. Further back, Network Jet, who found no extra. Here's the head-on. Toronto, extreme right-hand side, the red sleeves and cap, and the winners with the white noseband and the light blue cap, CRUZ. Continues to find. Cassius Colt is on the left-hand side. They have a good struggle, but CRUZ finds that extra and ends up winning it by about 3/4 of a length. So the victory is for CRUZ, who wins the running of the second race. Until the running of the third race, back to the studio.
Well, it's a good win here, a win full of merit, because you could see a long way out that Sereno Moodley. I mentioned a win full of merit for CRUZ because you could see Sereno Moodley had to keep him interested all the way. So the ability is there, Frank. So he's a horse that, I don't know whether he's learning or immature. He's just lazy.
Do you know, he's a big baby, man. He's got this big frame and he hasn't quite filled into it yet, so he's going to get better as he goes on. He had that issue with that entrapped epiglottis, but we've got on top of it now and he's breathing right. You'll get a lot better this horse. You'll see he'll improve a lot. Another year's time, I think you'll see him at his best.
He's a horse that you got options with him, because I see anything from 1900, 2400, and on this performance, maybe even further, Frank.
Yeah, look, I think Seals in the second dam went 3,000 meters, so that's more his game, staying races. But he will get better thanks to Mukti. He put his money down and bought the partners out and gave him to me. And I like this horse. I just like his manner. He's very backward still, and I think he'll just get better.
Nice one, Frank. Anything else from your side?
No, the rest have got small chances, nothing great.
Thanks for that, Frank. Keep up the good work. Nice one. Let's get Sereno in. Good ride here, young man, because you had to earn your keep here because he was lazy halfway through the race.
Yes, definitely. Lucky I know him. I know he drops a bit turning for home, and I got after him early, and I knew the horses behind me wouldn't quicken up much, so I thought I'd go a bit early on him, and he proved the trick. The race was just staying on towards the finish.
Lazy or learning?
I think it's a bit of laziness. He's such a laid-back horse, even back at home. He just doesn't pick up the bit. But today I was happy the way he travelled into the 800 and turning from out, I make my move early, and he proved the trick. He ran on the way to the line, and no disrespect to the rest, it was a weak field, but I just hope he can go on for the honours.
I haven't had the pleasure of congratulating you on air on getting your license, Sereno, and I wish you all the best. And how things been going since you finished up as an apprentice?
It's been good. It's had a lot of places at my time, my first winner, but I'm just glad to all the trainers and owners for opportunities. We can't leave without them, and they put a lot into the game, so I'm just grateful to all of them.
Frank's using you now as a stable jock. That's a plus for you?
Yes, 100%. It's a big help when you got a stable in Durban. It's you can work together with the horses and get to know them, and we've done well, and I'm just glad to Mr. Robinson for the opportunity.
Anything else you like from the balance of your rides?
I thought that filly Boeing City would run a good race. I do think she'll need a run, and she's better over 5, but you never know. I'll speak to Mr. Puller about how we're going to ride her, and let's hope she can in a place check.
You've struck up a wonderful relationship with her.
Yes, definitely. I get along with her pretty well. She is a bit temperamental back at home, but I get along with it, and I just hope today the heat doesn't get to her.
Your opinion on the 1200, what you think? Shouldn't be no issues?
Yes, I obviously do think she's better over the 5, but 12 we can ride a bit differently, and I hope she finishes on strongly.
Well, nice one, Sereno, and keep up the good work. Good ride here.
Thank you so much.
Nice one. Let's get Murti in. Come through, Mabaya. Come through, Murti. Good friend of mine. Bring your lovely wife as well, Murti. Come through, Mrs. Murti. A gentleman and his missus who very, very seldom miss a meeting. From the time I've started this job, Murti has been part of the furniture at every racetrack, and really nice to see him get involved in a few horses. And this horse, Murti, what happened to the balance of the partners? You had to buy them out?
No, this one's been bought from Gavin.
Yes.
We had a fallout. But anyway, Gavin, this one's for you. So the partner's all gone. I'm owning the 100% share here.
Now, this horse has taken some time, but he's done you proud today?
Yes, for sure. When Gavin said me this was one of those seals, I said, Gavin, I'm 10% there. But then I said, I want this 100%. We're there now.
So it's been a good buy for you, because he's still learning.
Yeah, still learning. I think we should be there in another year's time with him.
Well, I wish you all the best. I know you like taking percentages of horses, but this horse you got 100%, so it's yours.
That's mine.
Yeah, and let's get a lovely word from your wife. Oh, she says, no, not for me, not for me. But Murti, nice catching up, and I love your passion, and long may it continue that you have many, many winners through 2019.
And hoping that we can go further and further in strength with all the horses that we're owning right now. I bought some nice babies coming. Maybe you'll see them soon.
Well, it's always been a dream of yours to have a good string of horses, Murti, and nice to see you living your dream out.
Thanks, thanks to all.
Well done, Murti, a man of few words, but the passion for the game is here. Okay, 5, CRUZ has won it. 5, 4, 1, and 3 is the way they cross the line here. Race number 2 up next. Pick 6 time, 14, 20, 20 past 2.